What is up, guys? This is macintoshtipz, and today I'm bringing y'all another iPhone app review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the application called OutColor. This can be found in the top left corner of my iPhone page here. This is the same company that made the application review called Vigo. And if you'd like to check out that review, just click it on my iPhone right now. I'm going to hot link it right now for the next 5 seconds. To that app review. It's Vigo. It's very nice. It's basically like Color Splash. It's got a different twist to it. You can add different effects. And today I'll be reviewing the app called OutColor, which is by the same company. So let's go ahead and open up this app. Before we do that, I'm going to switch over to landscape mode so you can see more screen real estate. And again, I hope you enjoy this review. This has been macintoshtipz. Stay tuned. Alright, now let's go ahead and launch this app and go right into it. Alright, so OutColor opens. It's actually going to be OutColor App.com if you guys want to check out the website. Again, this app is able to be edited and worked around in landscape and in standard mode. So you guys check that out. But yeah, this is the basic interface. As you see, I've been working on a picture already. It's like Color Splash, but it has a twist of Vigo on it, and it's a really clever application. You can do images such as this and edit them. And just twist them around and stuff. So let me go show you just the basic interface and what you're going to get with this app. Right at the bottom, you're going to see kind of the dock, I guess. Let me go and zoom in here so you can see this. You've got backgrounds, frames, foreground, shadow, and preview. I'm in preview mode right now. As you see, it's highlighted with the blue with the little button indicator around it. On the top, you're going to see load, help, and save. Again, if you touch the screen, you'll go into display mode or preview mode. Let me go ahead and load a picture and show you just how this app works. So let me go ahead and choose one for my album. Alright, so once you have your picture loaded up, it's going to look like this inside of the interface. You can zoom in here and pan around by using 2 fingers. You can zoom out, zoom in, and pan around. 1 finger doesn't do anything for right now. Okay. The first option it's going to give you is background. I'm going to play on background the very last. I'll go to this first because it's in alphabetical order from on the toolbar, but I'm going to use background last because I feel that that's probably the wiser decision whenever you're developing this, because you can actually kind of modify it around the background and around your picture. So let's go into the next thing, which is frame. Okay, as you see right now, there's a white frame located around the picture I have here, and I'm gonna go ahead and click on frame. And once frame is selected, it shows you the outside, the full view, and the outside of the full picture. And from then, you actually just take your finger and just drag. And however you want, you can drag the corners of however you want this frame to lay in here. So I'm just going to play around with this and just do it about right there. That looks quite well. I'm going to lower it just a little bit. And once you have it where you want it, you can actually take the frame and move it around the picture. You just select the middle of it. So once you have it there, it's that simple. You just click and move around. Okay, so I have my frame set. I'm going to go in Preferences and show you what else it offers you in your frame settings. So once I have the frame located, you can go to Preferences. You got frame. You can even turn that off if you would like. You can even do a Color Splash effect or a Vigo effect. You can, for the image on and off, color, you can choose a different color on here, and you can even put in your code. I'm going to do a yellow, yellow right there, so I'm going to press Select. The width of it and the thickness. So I'm going to crank up the thickness just a little bit. Just see how that looks. So I'm going to press Update. And as you see, the frame's been modified. It's a little thicker, and of course the color is different. Okay, so from here, I'm going to move on to the next icon on the dock, and that is the foreground. The foreground is what's going to be behind the image here. And for this app review, I'm going to basically take everything that I want consistent in the photo that's what's inside the frame and bring it outside the frame, and then cut out the rest. Okay, basically crop out the rest. So what I'm going to do here is just a quick cropping or a solid brush erasing of this image, and I'll be right back. So you guys stay tuned for that. Alright, well, as you see, I've got most of it colored in red, which I want outside the frame. But I messed up at a few places, and I missed a few spots down here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to fix that within this application. So you've got your back button and your forward button. If you mess up or you would like to redo what you just did, you can hit these buttons to go back. So I'm going to go back. As you see, it just took a little niche out of there, and I can go forward, and it brought it back. Here you can actually invert the color. So if you just click that, it'll invert the color, but I'm going to keep it right there. You've got your trash there. And then of course on the bottom you have your eraser, so you can erase the redness. You've got your preview mode, which is to preview what you've already edited. Your solid brush, and within your solid brush you've got your brush choices here. You can actually go in and edit these brushes if you'd like. Go ahead and cancel out of that. And then your image brush. So as you see there, it's already starting to come to life. So I'm gonna go back to this red brush and fix some small things that I need to fix. I'm gonna go in here, and as you see, I kind of went overboard on this one here, and I need to add some on the top. So I'm gonna do is add this solid brush and just bring it in here just a little bit, just right there, and then take the eraser tool and just come in and just cut away at what I don't need. So as you see that it's simple as 1, 2, 3. Just go in and just edit. And guys, this thing zooms in quite well. You just use that pan and zoom technique and go in and zoom in as far as you can, straight down to the pixel. And in the bottom, you see I've missed a small piece on the outside of the frame that I'd like to be included into this picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. And make sure that whenever you do editing this, whenever you do purchase this app, that you do get most of the frame colored in. It just looks the best that way. Okay, so it looks like I'm almost done. That looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is actually go in and see what I've made so far. So by doing that, you can either hit preview or you can hit image brush. I'm going to go ahead and go to preview mode, and as you see there, it's brought it into a just default gray background, and you can see that the frame cropped out what I had originally in the picture, and then whatever I panned in with the red is what is brought out of the picture. So as you see, it's a very, very nice effect. It's very clever, and from there, guys, you can actually play with more. So let's go back to here, which is your foreground, and then the next one in your dock is actually gonna be your shadow, and then the very last we'll get to the background. So in the shadow here, you can see that on the bottom or the back of this image, they've added a 3D shadow. If you don't want a shadow, you can go to preferences and turn shadow off here for your foreground and for your frame, or you can even make it a 2D or a default. I'm gonna keep it as that 3D because it gives it more depth. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel out of that, but if you made any changes, just press update, and then from there I'm just gonna go in, and for my shadow, all you're gonna do is you just pick the shadow and then you just move it around however you want it to lay. So I'm gonna lay it about right there. I think that looks really good. It gives it that depth to the photo, and it really adds to it and makes the image pop. Okay, so that looks good right there. Last but not least is the background. So I'm gonna go over to background, and everything in the gray is gonna be default whenever you're playing around this app. But you can obviously change this to several things. I'm gonna go to preview, image. You can go ahead and press image, and it'll give you several options: a sky, brick, water, rusty, plant, or my own. If I want to do my own, I can actually take an image, whether I take a picture from my phone or it's from the internet that I've uploaded to my phone, and I can inlay that image and replace the gray in the background. So it's very nice. For this one, I'm just going to use plant because it gives you that green feel. So I'm going to go to plant, and then I'm going to go to update. And as you see, it took the green and put it where that gray was. Other options you can do under backgrounds is solid, like one solid color. So you can mess with that. And also you can do a gradient. This one, this part of the app, I'm not very familiar with, or I wouldn't say familiar with it, but I don't really like it as much as the rest of the app because it's a little choppy. So if I say I just choose a color, let's just choose something that's quite different like that. And you can see down here it blends quite well. And then once you get up here, you get a nasty solid line. You can do it diagonal. You can even do up and down, but you always get that weird chop there, and when you update it, it's kind of choppy in the background. I don't really like that. It kind of blends quite well here, but it has that choppy line. So maybe in an update, future update, they'll fix that, but I haven't yet to find a good solid way to stroke across this and make it a solid gradient. So what I'm going to do now is just go back to solid, choose that grade that I had before, and finish the rest of this review. So anyways, guys, that's just the interface of it, how to work on the app. If you'd like to check out more, you can check out their website, and that can be found at, it's going to be called, I think it's called OutColorApp.com for this app, and they have more on their app store. You guys check that out, and of course, stay tuned for more videos, and of course, all the links in the description, plus the written blog on our Macintosh Tips website will be located over there. Hope you guys enjoyed this app review, and you guys stay tuned for more. Peace.